Well, let's discuss this continuing debate. Kevin White is with me, the head of UK financial planning at the De Vere Group, which advises international companies on their tax affairs. Good afternoon to you. Margaret Hodge, who leads the Public Accounts Committee, hugely critical of Google today. We know that, but also critical of some accounting companies that enable, allow, help companies as big as Google to do it. Is everyone in the dock? Are people like you in the dock?
We're employed by these people to look at the tax arrangements of multinationals and individual people, and play by the rules that are set and there, and make sure that we're within them. I think that whenever tax rears its head, like it does now, and it has done in personal circumstances as well, it's very, very easy to criticise. The rules that are there, what's being done is completely legal, and I think it's very, very important that the rules change if people aren't happy with them.
Presumably, though, the rules have to change across the board. They have to change in every country. Is it fair to say that if one country decided, right, we're not having this, we're changing all our regulations, an individual or a company in particular would go elsewhere, would just move to another country?
This isn't just a UK-centric problem. It's an EU-wide and also international. Because if we're not competitive, companies could leave the UK, and with that potentially take away their employee base, which do pay into the UK economy via PAYE and national insurance.
Yes, we spoke earlier to a minister in Dublin, and when I suggested that they had very, very low corporation tax, he said we have competitive rates of corporation tax, and that's one person's low is another person's competitive.
Exactly.
That's part of the business environment.
Exactly, and we're going down that route. You know, from 2015, we're reducing our corporation tax to 20%, which is going to be again competitive compared to the Germanys, the Frances, and places like that. So we are competitive. I think the problem with the rules are they're not as transparent as they should be, really.
And actually, are people right? I think it was people on the Public Accounts Committee said the tax rules and the laws, many of them were created hundreds of years ago. They're totally out of kilter with a modern digital environment.
Yeah, the birth of them actually came around in the Victorian times. And there weren't that many multinational companies around in the Victorian times, so we need to update them. They have evolved over the years, but they need an overhaul, and I think the HMRC and the government need to work together on this, and then look at ways in which we can go to the EU and international countries as well.
Well, we will be discussing this again many times, I'm quite sure. Thank you very much for now. Kevin White from the De Vere Group. Thank you.